What's going on, y'all? Crew, YouTube, hope everybody's doing good today. Thank you so much for tuning back into Scorpio TV. I'm your host, Steph So Cool. This time, I got Nuke's top five ghost videos that'll scare everybody. Not everybody, everybody. Uploaded August 28th, 2021. Now, y'all already know all the important links will be down in the description. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. Found footage. Popular Japanese paranormal YouTube channel Fourth Wall has found another incredibly creepy video from the internet of an alleged very strange haunting in Japan. The video is said to have been posted to the internet by an anonymous man who says he was exploring an abandoned house and found 2 cameras that someone had simply left behind. He says that when he checked the recorded footage from the camera's memory cards, he was shocked by what he found.
Japanese? Oh, this finna be scary as shit. Let me prepare myself. Y'all know how the Japanese get down. They videos and they stories is always terrifying. They never disappoint when it comes to the supernatural. And I've heard of this Fourth Wall before. The channel. Wow, this shit is loud. What the fuck happened?
Did you see it? The man looks behind him, but there's nothing there. Then something seems to startle him, and when he looks again, this time a bizarre, unexplained figure is standing nearby, seemingly just staring. Suddenly the camera falls to the ground, but we don't hear anyone run away. In fact, we don't even hear anyone move. The internet poster who found the cameras in the empty building says he has no idea what happened to the camera's owner. It's almost as if the explorer simply disappeared into thin air.
He got
never to be seen again. You can check out more scary Japanese videos over on the YouTube channel Fourth Wall.
Told y'all. The Japanese don't play.
What lurks in the shadows?
Oh shit.
Chris from the YouTube channel Urbex Hill is back on another urban exploration to an abandoned temple in East Cleveland, Ohio. The unique structure was built in 1905 and served as a Masonic temple before it was abandoned in the mid-2000s. Chris makes his way through the structurally damaged property to capture the temple's unique architecture on film.
Oh, man, I hate this light. My bad, y'all. This light goes out a lot for no reason. It's a ghost caught on tape, y'all.
Oh, he playing. Oh, okay.
Viewers of Chris's YouTube channel point out in the comments that a strange voice seems to say, "Hey," as Chris passes by. Now, maybe the creepy voice could simply be explained as some odd outside noise picked up by Chris's microphone. But what happens next is a little harder to explain.
It's really sad that they let this historical place fall apart like this. Damn, man, that's crazy.
This shit is loud, and I want to turn it down, but I don't want to take away the scare factor. But shit, this shit is loud. At least for me.
A shadow-like figure can be seen in a doorway. It appears to be shifting back and forth slightly before it just seems to disappear into thin air.
And I don't have time for that.
Chris is completely alone in the building and has no idea what he has just captured on camera. He only noticed the figure when reviewing his footage later. So what do you think this could be? Let me know down in the comments.
Death.
You can find more of Chris's amazing urban explorations and occasional possible paranormal encounters over on his YouTube channel, Urbex Hill. Weird World, a segment where all the very strange videos go. First up, a man named Corey says that he works the night shift and arrived home late one night to find his large dog cowering in the kitchen. Curious to see what had upset his poor dog, Corey checks his security footage. The CCTV captured something that Corey just can't explain. Corey's dog seems to be bothered and then startled by something in the corner of the living room. The dog growls and stares at the spot before suddenly yelping in absolute terror and fleeing the room in a panic. Now it's unclear what it is that seems to attack the dog, and Corey believes that it might be related to the supernatural, as Corey says he has had some odd experiences in the home. But what do you think happened to this sweet dog? And once again, I have to say, ghost scaring people is just entertainment. But ghost scaring dogs, no. Call a priest to exorcise that ghost right now. Next up, in this weird and unexplained video, a German passenger is on board a plane flying at 30,000 feet. They look out their window and are freaked out to see a bizarre shape-shifting UFO right outside their window. They pull out their Nikon camera and quickly record.
You'll never catch me on a plane regardless. And then you got aliens up there too? That's a Texas size negative. No. And nobody else is seeing this? I refuse to believe nobody else is seeing this shit.
This odd video quickly spread on Reddit, and opinions on what this strange flying object could be are all over the place and pretty inconclusive. And I definitely have no idea what this could be either. But whatever it is, it's definitely weird and strange and deserves a spot in this segment. In another strange caught on camera moment, a CCTV camera on an LA beach broadcast live on the website surfline.com. Early one morning, Reddit user I Survive on Coffee is watching the live camera feed when suddenly he spots something that he just can't explain.
It's moving fast.
After posting the video to Reddit, curious viewers theorized that this could be anything from a small aircraft to a speeding jet ski, birds or bugs, or even aliens or a sea monster. But either way, whatever this dark unexplained object is, it's moving at an incredible speed, which only adds to the mystery. So what do you think it is? Let me know down below. Fear of the grave. Paranormal investigation team Gangua P, which translates to Fear of Ghost Gang, sets out to explore an extremely creepy graveyard located in Thailand. The cemetery grounds holds over 200 bodies that to this day have not been claimed or identified by any friends or family members. No one knows who the unfortunate souls are, and they rest in temporary mass tombs without a name. The paranormal investigators don't explain why there are so many anonymous people buried in the graveyard, but one can only imagine the number of restless spirits that might be stalking those graves.
Oh, definitely. One
brave Gangua P investigator decides to take their investigation to another level by getting down into one of the cemetery tombs and laying there all alone in the dark.
Really?
As you might expect, it did not go well.
Hell no, it
A
ain't
static
gonna go
camera
well.
records all of the action as the experiment suddenly takes a terrifying turn.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's what you get for fucking around.
แม่งเหมือนมีคนมาดึงโอออกอ่ะตั้งสติก่อนโอใจเย็นๆเมื่อกี้เจออะไรเมื่อกี้ทีโอกำลังแบบเบย์บอลได้ยินเสียงอยู่หน้าดีเสียงเหมือนคนทางบ้านมาเคาะผมแล้วทำเสียงสักอย่างโอกำลังแบบเฮ้ยโอเป็นไรวะมาอยู่แล้วไปเลย
The Gangua P investigator lays inside the tomb for 20 minutes before suddenly something seems to violently yank at his t-shirt. The investigator is terrified. He jumps out of the tomb and runs to his friends. As he explains what just happened to him, something violently pulls him backwards and he falls hard onto the cemetery ground. That's when the team decides to just get out of there. So, the question remains, is it real or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
How would you
decide? Followed.
Oh shit.
Italian ghost hunter Inquieto TV, which translates to Restless TV, gathers his close friends to go on his very first paranormal investigation to an abandoned children's asylum in Campania, Italy. The tall building holds a gruesome past and was closed down after a young child fell from the top floor, tragically losing his life. Since then, the facility has been completely abandoned. As the Inquieto TV team heads inside and make their way up a staircase, they experience something truly bizarre.
Ma io sento qualcosa. Io sento pure io, sì, posso così.
Davvero?
Sì, penso di averlo ripreso, ragazzi. Penso di averlo ripreso.
The soft voice of a young child can be heard and the team has no idea where it could be coming from. They continue their exploration and make another strange discovery.
Ci sono tipo dei tronchi.
What the hell? Tree trunks.
Sì, tronchi grandi. Tipo in cerchio. Come se qualcuno stesse facendo un rituale. Non so di questi qualcuno sicuramente. Però non capisco il motivo perché non c'è nulla al centro, non c'è un segno, non c'è niente.
Maybe there was something in the middle and it's not there anymore.
Che cos'è? Non l'hai sentito? Che cos'è? Che cos'è?
penso sia normale tutta questa miseria, credo.
Ma penso sta facendo. Già lo sapevo questo passato.
Comunque un sacco di ore ci sono qui.
Inside one of the abandoned asylum's rooms, the Inquieto TV team finds a few tree trunks placed in a circle. And then things take an even more terrifying turn, because the explorers hear the laughter of a small child, followed by the sound of something heavy being thrown somewhere nearby. But did you see it?
See what?
A small childlike shadow figure can be seen right in front of them. Even creepier, whatever it is, it seems to be following them.
Non capisco se vogliono riprendere questo posto.
Allora, io ho guardato l'uscita.
Devo vedere qua. Ci sono un sacco di disegni.
What's going on?
And again, did you see it? In the corner of the room, the same childlike figure appears again, but only for a split second before quickly disappearing. Inquieto TV had no idea that they were seemingly being followed from room to room and didn't notice the mysterious shadow figure at the time. So could this be the ghost of the child that tragically passed away inside the abandoned children's asylum? As always, I leave it to you to decide. Thanks for watching. Please follow me on Instagram here, on Twitter here, and on Tickety Tackety Tackety Tickety. Hopefully, I'll see you next week.
Bro, I got so many goosebumps right now. It don't make no damn sense. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, this shit. Like, like I dead ass thought that, like, the scariest one was like that dude exploring that abandoned place and the shadow figure was going back and forth in the doorway. But now that I'm thinking about it, it's a tie between the Japanese video that I told y'all was gonna be scary and fucked up, and old boys who were playing around with those abandoned, well, not abandoned, well, yeah, technically abandoned tombstones. I don't understand. Okay, so they're abandoned. Okay, so you take it upon yourself to explore them. I wouldn't do it, but okay. Exploring it is one thing. Getting into one of these tombs and basically imitating a deceased person, isn't that, like, I understand they probably weren't doing it to be disrespectful, but wouldn't that be considered being disrespectful to the dead? Like, you're not really dead, but yet you're laying in the same type of tombs that all of these other people are, and you're imitating being dead, trying to provoke reaction from a ghost or from the ghosts that haunt that location. I don't know what it's like in that culture, but I would think that would be considered disrespectful. Maybe that's why the ghost tried to yank him out of the tomb, and then while he's talking to his friends, he got yanked again. Like, for stuff like that, we saw him in the tomb, and we saw his shirt come up. How would you hoax that? Okay, it was dark when he was talking to his friend, right? Okay, they easily could have, I don't know, maybe tied a string, very, very thin string that we couldn't see because it was so dark, and yanked it. But even then, I would think that a string would not be strong enough. That dude looked like he was about, 200 pounds, give or take? I don't think a small string would be enough to yank him like that. And we saw basically his whole shirt while he was laying in the tomb, so that's not hoaxed. And I don't think him getting grabbed and yanked onto the ground was hoaxed either, because again, I don't think a string would be strong enough to yank this 200-pound give or take man. Like, I don't know. Tell me what y'all think about that one. I'm leading to more that it's real than being fake. But what do y'all think? I told y'all, when it comes to the Japanese videos, this shit's always gonna be scary. It's always gonna be creepy, and or it's always gonna give goosebumps. I'm telling you, the Japanese, it's like horror is their specialty, bro. Like, I have yet to come across a Japanese video, horror video, scary video, or scary story that did not scare me, that did not give me goosebumps, because their culture is like so experienced with that shit. They don't even have to try, bro. Literally, I could be listening to just Japanese horror stories and get goosebumps and get scared because they're fucking, I don't know, they're just so advanced with that shit. I don't know any other way to put it. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. This shit's scary. It's a tie. The scariest videos on this list is a tie between the Japanese video with a camera, well, yeah, the guy with the camera, I guess he got by this ghost spirit or whatever the fuck it was, and the dude getting yanked up out of the tomb and getting yanked onto the ground. It's a tie between those, because those both scared the shit out of me. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. But which one got y'all the best? Which ones did you think were real? Which ones did you think were fake? Let me know all of that down in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you drop a like, a comment, share the video. Make sure that bell icon is tapped so you will get notified every time I drop new content, which I do at least twice a week, sometimes 3. That is all I got for y'all this time. So until the next one, stay safe, stay blessed, stay humble. Thank you so much for tuning in to Scorpio TV. This is your host, Steph So Cool, and I will see you in the next one.